everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to have you all here today. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because on this channel, we shed light on positive and encouraging topics, as well as regions where negative narratives are created and the positives overlooked. This channel strives to be a breath of fresh air. Now, let's dive into some truly exciting news. Burkina Faso is leading Africa's age of industrialization. This country is making waves in the industrial sector, and in this video, we'll be featuring the inauguration of Burkina Faso's brand new tomato factory plant. The future looks incredibly bright, not just for Burkina Faso, but for the entire African continent. So make sure to stick around until the end of the video to see the exciting moments from the inauguration, translated in English. This is wonderful, wonderful news, and I'm confident that more incredible developments are on the way.
And who subscribed massively, and to call those who were skeptical to subscribe massively to the PC, because the realization of subscriptions since the first day we launched the program is here today. This is only the first phase, and I think in a few days we will inaugurate another factory on the Yako side. The PCI has taken a significant share in this factory, and soon the Tenkodogo factory will come to fruition. All this is part of the industrialization process. It can only make us proud and very happy about the progress that has been understood by the people. The message for Burkinabés, both inside and outside, is to have confidence. Because there, it's the concrete proof, and to continue subscribing. Because as we have said, endogenous development, it's a doctrine. Everyone needs to embrace it. We can only develop by ourselves. And so it's about inviting everyone to subscribe, because the workers who are here, we already congratulate them, but we also call on them to be able to do everything possible for this factory, to operate exemplarily, and to inspire enthusiasm throughout Burkina Faso.
And an immense pride that we find ourselves today in the beautiful city of Asia, a symbol of our country's economic dynamism, to inaugurate the first factory built as part of the community entrepreneurship program. Beyond the legitimate pride that should fill every patriotic Burkinabe, this historic moment is much more than a celebration. It is proof of an economic sovereignty being consolidated, an important step in our determined march towards autonomy and sustainable development. For this prestigious project to come to fruition, a peaceful security climate was necessary. Yes, brave sons and daughters of our country are fighting tirelessly to ensure Burkina Faso, its survival, its stability, and its economic revival. At this solemn moment, I would like us to pay a heartfelt tribute to the defense and security forces, as well as the volunteers for the defense of the homeland, who are fiercely fighting against the forces of evil, thus allowing the recapture of our territorial integrity. I would like to respectfully bow in memory of all those who fell on the front lines for the protection of our dear nation, to their memory. As well as for all the victims of barbarity, I would like, with your permission, Excellencies, Mr. President, for us to observe a minute of silence. Excellencies, Mr. President of Faso, distinguished guests, 14 months ago, we were here to lay the first stone of this ambitious project. Today, thanks to everyone's commitment, we are gathered to celebrate its completion, the official launch of production activities. On the technical level, the plant covers an area of 5 hectares and stands out with its modern design and efficient organization. It includes an extendable administrative building with 16 available offices, 2 meeting rooms, and modular spaces that can be partitioned into additional offices as needed. A spacious canteen equipped with a functional kitchen and a locker room for the staff. A modern infirmary capable of providing primary care to the factory staff, is open to the surrounding local community to enhance access to healthcare. An industrial building covering an area of 1,200 square meters, and that houses production equipment capable of processing 100 tons of tomatoes per day. 2 storage warehouses, each with an area of 1,080 square meters intended for raw materials and finished products. A weighbridge for the fresh tomato landscape, and a maintenance workshop essential for ensuring the proper functioning of equipment and extending their lifespan. This complex, complemented by suitable road infrastructures and an anticipated supply of water and electricity, constitutes a solid base for industrial and administrative operation. On the social front, the construction site engaged more than 200 young people and women over the 11 months needed for its construction. This collective effort highlights the immediate impact of the processing plant on job creation, even in the pre-operational phase. Ultimately, the factory will create 180 permanent direct jobs, to which will be added 3,000 indirect jobs related to supply and service provision. Special attention was given to young people and women, who represent a large majority of the recruits. Indeed, more than 75% of the positions have been given to people who are in their very first job. This choice reflects a desire to overcome the usual obstacles in the recruitment process to give young talents a chance. On the financial front, with a total investment cost of $7.5 billion, this factory also positions itself as an important economic driver for the region and the country. An average annual turnover of $8 billion is expected during the first 5 years of operation. This financial performance will strengthen the plant's contribution to the national economy and improve the living conditions of surrounding communities.
French subtitles.
Beyond the numbers, this factory represents a strategic advancement for our country in terms of food security by producing the demand related to imported products while offering a stable and profitable outlet for local producers. 10 singles invited, ladies and gentlemen. In terms of perspective, our vision is clear: to master the tomato sector in order to ensure full coverage of the domestic market needs. We are planning to launch a plant of the same standard in Tinkorogo in the coming months. In order to absorb the production from the Central East region, as well as the surrounding areas, this ambition relies on our ability to meet national demand while ensuring impeccable quality. But we do not stop there. Our goal is also to embark on conquering the international market, thus positioning our production in competitive segments and highlighting local expertise. This strategy will make the tomato sector a true growth hub, generating economic opportunities on a large scale. It will serve as a major lever for the creation of jobs, wealth, and sustainable prosperity for our farmers, real industries, and all the stakeholders in the value chain. Excellencies, Mr. President of FASO, distinguished guests, this achievement is the result of a clear strategic vision of an exceptional leader. I name His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, President of FASO and Head of State, as well as the unwavering commitment of his government. It was also supported through the enthusiastic and unconditional support of all citizens of the routine, witnessing a common thirst to contribute to a national ambition, that of endogenous development and full sovereignty, firmly asserted by our country. To successfully carry out this ambitious project, we have been able to rely on most state and non-state actors, whose list I will refrain from citing here as they are so numerous. However, I would regret not doing so. To not pay the tribute deserved by His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, President of Faso, Head of State. Indeed, despite the demands of his high office of Head of State,
and despite all the priorities,
we are not
I always
unaware,
took the time
has tried to follow this project with meticulous attention, providing essential guidance and corrections at each step. His complete ownership of the project and his true involvement as part of mobilizing financial resources, the collection of the record amount of 1 billion during the first stone laying day alone. This feat was made possible thanks to the trust of Burkina Faso, inspired by the association of the image of Captain Ibrahim Traore with community articulation. This undoubtedly illustrates the esteem and credit you enjoy, Your Excellency, with the Burkinabe public opinion. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your role as the first subscriber to the public shareholder, and in advance for being the first ambassador of the brand Adia, the trade name of the tomato concentrate produced by the Pogo do Lasso factory. I would also like to express my deep gratitude to the entire government. Many ministers have repeatedly taken the initiative to contact me to ensure the harmonious progress of the project. Each relevant ministerial department has fully responded to our requests within their areas of expertise, thus demonstrating a exemplary collaboration. I cannot overlook the commitment of our technical partner. The cooperative society Building the Future has been hard at work to mobilize the subscribers. I convey our gratitude to him for the valuable advice received in implementing the factory. My gratitude to the factory team and its leader, the general manager, who worked day and night to make this ceremony possible, practically working around the clock, supported by economic VDPs like the Union of Cooperatives of Fruit and Vegetable Producers of Burkina Faso.
Thank you.
Finally, although I cannot individually name all the contributors to this success, I express my sincere gratitude to them. Their involvement was essential in making this project a reality. Excellencies, Mr. President of Faso, Head of State, distinguished guests, the tomato processing factory of Bobo de Leso is the first in a series of initiatives that will transform our economic landscape. It illustrates the success of the community entrepreneurship program by popular shareholder, an innovative approach that combines our strengths to build a strong economy. Together, we have proven that national mobilization can tackle even the most complex challenges. But this is just the beginning. We must continue this momentum with determination to build a more prosperous, resilient, and sovereign Burkina Faso. Before concluding my remarks, I was addressing you directly through this factory. To the tomato producer and all the stakeholders involved in the project, your commitment is essential. You are the craftsmen of our economic renewal. May your work reflect our ambitions.
Before you, Your Excellency, Mr. President of Faso, Head of State, on this auspicious occasion, dedicated to the inauguration of the tomato processing plant, Excellency, Mr. President of Faso, Head of State, it is with great pride that the vibrant forces of the House Bassin region welcome you this morning. On their behalf and on my own, I would like to warmly and cordially welcome you to the beautiful and legendary city of SIA, your city. Excellency, Mr. President of Faso, as we say here, to the Gora Kaso, to the Dana Kaso, to the dance. Indeed, the region of Umbasen is doubly honored this morning.
Thank you.
First, this is about the inauguration of the very first factory, which came into being as part of the ambitious community entrepreneurship program through popular shareholding. The brave people of our region welcome the holding of this event, which represents the culmination of a collective effort envisioned and supported by you and your vision of a free and prosperous Burkina Faso.
Mom.
Graciously, Your Excellency, enhance the prestige of this ceremony with your actual and distinguished presence. This is the moment for me to express to you all our gratitude and our rightful pride for choosing Bobo Dioulasso, the economic capital of the country, to host such large-scale initiatives, and especially for the economic revival of our beloved country. Excellency, the hard-working population of the Horse Bassin region also entrusts me. I invite you to convey all their gratitude for the opportunity you offer them to be themselves actors in the construction of a sovereign Burkina Faso. Better yet, these people want to move forward even more. At the very particular pace you and all the members of the government are currently setting for the people of Burkina Faso in their heroic march towards the horizon of certain and so near happiness, excellence. As you yourself said, I quote, "The El Dorado our people dream of, we can create it here." The construction of this factory is the perfect illustration of your words. It brings a true sigh of relief to Burkinabe tomato producers and consumers. Certainly, this will provide a concrete response to the numerous challenges of preservation and marketing faced by those involved in the tomato sector. Also, this factory will represent a significant step forward to maximize the efforts of our farmers, improve their income, and strengthen the local economy through a genuine agricultural value chain. Allow me, Your Excellency, before concluding my remarks, to reiterate all our joy and pride in attending the inauguration of this factory today in the Eobasin region. From now on, I assure you of our firm commitments to always ensure the proper functioning of this factory. On this note, I wish a pleasant stay to you, Excellencies, and to all the dignitaries who have set foot in the region of Eobasin. Peace and security to the banner, homeland or death.
Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you're excited and have thoughts about Africa's industrial revolution, let me know in the comments below. What other countries do you think are set to lead the charge in this new age of industrialization?